and welcome to my channel, MJ Varvel. Today we are going to be discussing the book Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, if it wasn't already obvious by the runes that I have drawn on my face. It is the first in her spin-off trilogy, The Dark Artifices. I would say that the two main protagonists of this book are Emma Carstairs and Julian Blackthorn, and I don't really know what to tell you without spoiling you because this book is a part of a huge chronicle set. The Shadowhunters Chronicles, also by Cassandra Clare, obviously. Basically, it's humans hyped up on angel juice, wielding amazing weaponry, utilizing runes that have magical powers, and an overwhelming amount of sass to beat demons and to save the mundane regular world and the down world full of werewolves and warlocks and fairies and vampires from these evil monsters from different realms. I know it sounds strange, but just give it a whirl. It's hilarious, it's great, it's intricate, you'll love it, I promise. Now for the spoilers section. Basically, I'm just going to be running around, not literally, I'm going to be standing here, but I'm going to be telling you my thoughts that I have about this book. So first of all, Emma and Jules. Oh my god, guys, I love Emma and Jules, and I'm just so sad that their Parabati rune or whatever has now grown into this horrible, horrible thing where if they keep using it, they're going to start wielding magic like warlocks and kill their families and friends, kill them, and go mad with power, which is kind of hard to imagine Emma or Julian going mad from power, but I mean, obviously it had to happen in the past. I want to hear a story about how they first figured out that this Parabati magic was a thing. I think it's really, really interesting. I want to know more. Also, are we going to see them start to go mad with this power? We've seen them be able to wield runes, and I mean, I'm glad that they have this weird warlock magic thing going on between them because otherwise Julian would be dead and so would Emma. So, I mean, I'm happy that this is a thing, but maybe somehow Clary will be able to make a rune because I want them to stay Parabatai. Parabatai. I'm just going to call them Parabatai. I want Emma and Jules to stay Parabatai, and I want them to stay in love. I want both. I want the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. But I want both of them together. I want them to experience all three types of love. The agape, pure, friendly love, and the familial love, and the romantic love. I want all three of those things to be things in their lives, but if I have to compromise, I mean, I'll settle for the fact that they can have those three loves outside of the Parabate magic because that's what's really important here is that they stay together. Okay, you guys, Christina and Mark. I ship them so hard. They are my ship. I need to think of a ship name for them. Do they have a ship name? Krark? Christina? Ooh, Marstina. It sounds like Brangelina because of the at the end. Marstina. I'm gonna hereby name them Marstina. I know some of you guys are hard on the Kieran ship, but for me personally, I think Christina described it beautifully whenever she said that what Mark and Kieran had was a debt. It's basically a debt that all that they had whenever they were part of the hunt. I mean, especially after Kieran betrayed him, that was just kind of the last string for me. I'm done with Kieran. I'm on to Christina. I'm also over Perfect Diego. You guys, I love the fact that everyone refers to him as Perfect Diego, and I just can't think of him as Diego in my head. I have to say Perfect Diego. It's forever linked now in my mind. Guys, I don't like Perfect Diego. He literally, he makes me so upset. What the heck? Why would you not tell the girl that you are in love with that your brother, the person that is her best friend and that she plans to become a Parabatai with, is evil? Why would you not tell her he's evil? What? Why? Why would you do that? And I don't understand how Christina can forgive him so easily. I mean, sure, he's not actually planning to overthrow him like his evil, twisted brother is, but he knew. And if you knew, you should have said something, because that's Christina's birthright. That's Christina's family. You would let him and her be linked together for life with a Parabatai rune? Did you think he would grow to love her? I'm failing to see the logic here, and it literally bugs me to death. Okay, let's talk about Malcolm. Now, those of you who watch Arrow, I already have a dislike for the name Malcolm because of Arrow. I'm not gonna say anything more than that for those of you who haven't seen the show, but I thought this could be the Malcolm to turn it all around. I should have listened to that initial gut feeling that I had that he was evil, but then I thought, no, Emily, you're just projecting your dislike and hatred for Malcolm and Arrow onto this new, awesome, untainted, beautiful, pure Malcolm, and you just need to back off, so that's what I did. I thought, oh my god, he's gonna be the new Magnus Bane. I mean, Malcolm starts with M.A., Magnus, M.A. They're both high warlocks. They both help out institutes. They're basically older brother type figures to all these Shadowhunter children that we have running around in all of these books. I just had to like process mentally because I was so convinced that he was not evil. I was so convinced, you guys, that I was shipping him and Diana. I thought that that's where Diana was going all the time. I thought they had a secret relationship because Malcolm was always talking about how he was looking for love and he wanted to find the perfect woman and he came across as this sappy romantic. I mean, who was I to think that he was trying to resurrect his dead girlfriend? I mean, this is my 10th book. You'd think that I would be well versed in this, but no, I just went along blindly like, oh, look at Malcolm. He tied his shoes together, what a little buffoon. Okay, moving on from there to Annabelle. So Annabelle's alive now, it's great. I mean, I don't think she's gonna go away. I think we're gonna have to deal with her. Definitely, if not in the next book, definitely in the book after that. The biggest question right now is she evil or is she nice? Is she gonna help out our Shadowhunter friends or is she going to go berserk and try to kill them? Maybe she'll learn to trust them? I don't, hopefully, but guys, I don't have very high hopes for this. I'm thinking she's gonna go evil, and I'm thinking either if Malcolm's truly dead, which I don't believe Malcolm is truly dead, but if he is truly dead, she's gonna try to resurrect him from the dead, or she's gonna go on this huge vengeful tirade in order to punish the ones who have killed her love, blah 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 blah. Okay, so what are your theories for how she survived? I mean, obviously an easy thing would have been one of the children got cut during the battle and sprayed something that needed to be sprayed with blood and voila, she arose. But I have this one theory, and I don't know if this theory is correct. So I'm thinking that Malcolm and Annabelle got married in secret. I'm thinking she went off somehow and she got married to him, and that is why her family got so mad that they buried her alive. So her going off, like, I feel like they were going to maybe send her to the Iron Sisters, but once they learned that she had married Malcolm, they just killed her outright. So if Malcolm and Annabelle were married, wouldn't that technically make Malcolm a Blackthorn of sorts? And wouldn't it be just like a fairy king to give Malcolm a poem that said he had to kill a Blackthorn, when all along he himself was a Blackthorn, and by killing himself he could resurrect his dead wife/fiancé? Wouldn't that just be like a perfect twist on the story? And so in that way maybe he did die, because I know that he got his blood and stuff all over that weird 13 murderer hand trophy thing. Where would you even put that in a home? Like, honey, we need a really big display case. Oh dear, what for? It's this 13-handed trophy with all these murderers' hands. Well, maybe not next to the china, dear. So that is my theory for what is going on over there. Okay, you guys, highlights for this book. Any scene with Mark in it being a little fairy Mark. I loved Mark in this book. He was hilarious. This scene where Jules has like almost died on the Toyota seat and they finally all show up to help him, and Emma's like straddling him on the seat. They fall out of the car. He doesn't have a shirt on because Emma had to rip his shirt off in order to draw the healing rune on his chest. When Mark rips off his shirt to give to Julian and there's another shirt underneath, I think I died. Do you always wear two shirts? Well, of course, don't you? No? Well, what do you do if one of them gets stolen? Bless your soul, Mark. Bless your little heart. Oh, just want to squeeze you. Oh, and let's talk about whenever they were inside that diner and he ordered an entire plate of strawberries. Okay, I'm here to take your order, and what would you like, son? I would like a plate of strawberries. A plate of strawberries? Son, we don't offer that. But I see that you offer strawberries on your menu. You put them on top of the pancakes, yes? Yes. Then I don't understand why you couldn't just whip me up a bowl of strawberries then. Huh? Or a plate. I'm flexible. It was perfect. Just perfect. Okay, you guys, Julian, can you even imagine running an institute at the age of 12? At the age of 12, I was still wearing camouflage gauchos. I was in no way prepared to run an entire institute full of people in a whole city. 12-year-old me would have had a panic attack, and you would have found her in the freezer just like eating ice cream. Just like, I can't do this. She would have had a mental breakdown. Dude, 20-year-old me you would find in the freezer with a bucket of ice cream having a mental breakdown. Let's be real. Okay, let's talk about Kit. Another thing that I just literally didn't see coming. I think I just like being surprised, so part of me just like suppressed anything in my brain. I don't know what it was, but I was not able to guess any of the twists in this novel, which I loved. The fact that Kit's name is Christopher Jonathan. Can we talk about that for a second? What's up with Jonathan Christopher and Christopher Jonathan? Are there no other names in the Shadowhunter like baby catalog? And why is everyone in their father named Jonathan? I should have seen it coming. Johnny Rook's name is freaking Johnny. I should have seen it coming. Johnny is a rendition of Jonathan. I should have seen that coming. My brain was just in La La Land and I don't even know what was happening. But I was just literally, I was reading my book and I was just like, wait a minute. The second I figured it out, it was whenever all the demons were attacking their house, and all of a sudden Kit like throws up and he starts doing all these like taekwondo moves and stuff. This child has Shadowhunter blood. Johnny? Jonathan? Lost Arendelle? Why didn't I see this coming? Because guys, I read the Lost Arendelle novella. That was part of the Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy, which all of you should read. All in all, I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. I would give it 98% on the percentile scale. Oh my stars, you guys, this book was amazing. It was so good, and like I loved how it felt like a detective novel. And I didn't even talk about all the siblings, but I loved how each of them had their own thing. I loved how Drew loved to read different like detective novels. She was really into all that grim horror stuff. And then I loved how Ty loved Sherlock Holmes and he loved computers. And I love how computers were something that him and Livy were able to share. I love how Tavi was the one to tell everyone. And I was praying that we wouldn't have a repeat of what happened to Max with Tavi. Oh my stars, I don't think you guys even understand. I was so stressed out. I thought that he was going to die. My heart rate is just going up just thinking about it. Bottle it up. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did like it, feel free to click the thumbs up button. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, a Goodreads. I'm just gonna link all the social media in the description below. If you guys really enjoyed this review, feel free to subscribe to me. I am planning on putting up a whole bunch more book talks and bookish tags and book challenges and book hauls and wrap-ups and TBR lists and all the fun book videos. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, don't knock it till you read it.